Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Rob the Fuzzy Carnivore. I went with my daughter to go watch Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. Stay tuned for my review. This movie is about a guy named Shang-Chi. Now, in the comic books, he's a master of kung fu, and in the movie, he has to go and confront his past, which has a lot to do with the organization, the Ten Rings. Now, if we remember from the very first MCU movie, Iron Man, this is the organization that kidnapped Tony Stark. This is how it all wraps in together. But really, that's all I'm going to give you on the plot, because I want you to see the movie. We want the MCU to come back hard and strong. So, go check out the movie, or just wait till it comes out on Disney Plus in about 45 days or so. But either way, this movie's rated PG-13 with a runtime of 2 hours and 12 minutes. There are 2 different post-credit scenes, so stay in the theater, stay in the seats, stay watching your video until you see both of them. Now on to the actors that grace us with their presence on the film. We got Simu Liu, who plays the titular character of Shang-Chi, and Awkwafina, his sidekick that provides some good comedy relief, named Katie. Now on the other side of the coin, we've got Tony Leung, who plays Zhu Wenwu, who is the main villain of the story and just happens to be Shang-Chi's father. We've also got a couple other minor villains that I really don't know much about because I don't know a lot of the Shang-Chi story from the comic book line, but you got Razor Fist, who essentially has a sword as a fist, and then we've got Death Dealer, who is kind of a trainer type person. This movie was actually fairly decent. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. It could have been a really good martial arts standalone film, but there were a couple aspects that really tied it into the MCU. As you saw in the trailer, if you saw the trailer, you've got Abomination fighting an unknown person, but you'll be really happy to see who that is. There was one other big tie-in, but I'm not going to spoil that for you. I said that they should really bring it back, otherwise they're doing the movie a disservice, but guess what? They brought it back. But I'll let you see what that was. But as far as the rest of the movie goes, they really tied in with a lot of the Chinese mythological creatures. You had the big cat, lion, dog things. I don't know what they're called. You had some dragons. You had some other mythical creatures that were in the movie that kind of made it cool. But it was definitely more of a martial arts film than a real superhero film. The special effects were really cool. I like seeing a lot of the things that they did, that they were able to accomplish. But once again, not to sound like a broken record, it was very martial arts centric. Understandably. A big negative for me on this movie was that it didn't feel like it was an MCU movie. It felt like it was a movie that just happened to be connected just slightly. I hope to see more as we go down into the road of the next phase of the MCU. Some of the parts of pacing on this movie felt really, really slow. Don't get me wrong, it was action-packed, there was comedy throughout, but there were some parts that just were really slow, and we could have probably sped those up a little bit more to, make the experience a little more enjoyable. All said and done, I'm going to do something that I haven't done on this channel before, and I'm going to give it a 3.5 beard rating. Wasn't as bad as a 3, wasn't as good as a 4. So I'm going to go ahead, give it 3.5. Maybe this will be a start of something new on this channel, doing half ratings, but I felt like it was right in that range, 3.5. If you've seen the movie, drop it in the comment. Let me know what you thought about it. Super interested to hear other perspectives. But also, hit the like, hit the share. Is there a share? I don't think so. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell to find out when I drop more videos. But until next time, stay classy.